Hey, what's up everybody? This your boy Too Clean, and I'm gonna show you how to go from a protective style like plaits to a nice detangled fro. And I'm gonna show you my process and everything that I've done, okay? So right now, as you can see, I got my do-rag on, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Let me show you what I'm working with. All right, I know it look a hot mess, but it is what it is. So you can see I already got a section off in the plaits and everything. All I have to do is just take these out, detangle the hair, and just band it up, and then that's it. When I take the bands out, it'll be nice and stretched, and I will have a nice little fro on me. So the stuff that we're gonna have to use for this would be these bands. I think these are the goodies, the outlets stretch bands. So we're gonna use these. African shea butter, 100% natural. Yes, this stuff is really good if you have 4C hair. This detangles the hell out your hair. Like, trust me, I know. I use it all the time. Yes. I'm gonna have some oil, Made Choice Growth Oil. It's pretty good. And of course, spray bottle, water. Very good moisture. One thing about being 4C, gotta keep your hair moisturized. That's the only way it's gonna grow. So I'm gonna break down one of these braids. I'm gonna break down this one so you can see. And yes, I did do these braids myself. I'll show y'all in a separate video on how I do this. But if you're anything like me, like today is a Saturday, so you know, I'm still young. I like to go out and everything. I'm going to a hookah lounge tonight, so my hair's gotta be on point. So as you can see, my hair is a lot longer than what it actually looks. It's about 6 inches. I've been growing my hair for 3 years now. And just like many of you fellas, I started from a low cut. So let me show you what I do. Alright, so I got the braid out. I'm going to lightly mist the hair. Just lightly. If you oversaturate it, it's going to get your bands wet. Therefore, your hair is not going to dry. It's going to remain wet. Therefore, it's not going to stretch. I do a little finger detangling. Remember, you start from the ends, work your way down to the roots when you're detangling. And just to give you a quick length check right now, it comes down to my bottom lip. Not bad for 3 years. And my hair grows slow. So I'm at, like I said, I'm at about 6 inches right now, and I've been growing it for 3 years. That's 2 inches a year. My hair doesn't grow super fast like everybody else's that I've been seeing on here. People have been telling me they were growing their hair like a year and a half or whatever, and their hair is at this length already, and I've been growing it for 3 years. It gets me pretty mad. But since it's already sectioned off, I'm already use these sections for my banding. So I already lightly sprayed it. What we're gonna do is get some oil. Don't need too much. Remember, when it comes to this kind of stuff, less is definitely more. I'm gonna get in on my scalp and rub it through. Just like that. This will also get rid of any shedded hairs that you may have, especially being in plaits or braids. You will have shedded hair, but remember, I think your hair sheds like 100 strands a day. So I guess, I don't know, some more than others, I guess, like me. So I get that oil on my scalp, rub it through. Then I get my shea butter. Now, it's gonna be kind of hard because this is 100%, you know, so it does melt in your hand when you rub it together, you know, create that friction and that heat. So you only need a little bit. This is about that much for this section. So I get in my hands, rub them together real hard. And as you can see, it starts to melt. See how my hands get all nice and shiny. And like I said, this helps with the detangling. Once I sprayed the water on my hair, it pretty much detangled it pretty good. But this will have your hair shiny and healthy, and it's just good for your scalp. I rub that on my scalp as well, so I won't have no itching later. Like if I get any itching, I would rub that on my scalp because it does have healing properties and it does relieve my itching. Now that's just my head. I don't know about anybody else's, but it works good for my head. Now I don't always finger detangle, but for this video purpose, I will finger detangle. I usually have a dimming brush to detangle my hair, or I use my pick. Alright, so you grab one of your bands. What I like to do is get it to the center of that patch, of that section. Let's put it on over and get it as close to the root as possible. And just rubber band it up. And as I'm banding it, I am taunting my hair, aka stretching it, making sure that it gets a really good stretch. Now compared to the braid that I had earlier, since I'm stretching it now, you should see it's going to appear a lot longer than what the braid did. Let's get it on in there as closest to the tip as possible. See that? There. And it's got a little bit hanging out the bottom. That's fine. That's just the excess hair that couldn't be banded. But it still all works the same. Trust me. It does pretty good. So, yep. Now that's one section down. I got plenty more to go. I'll do another section for y'all just for a brief recap. I ain't trying to make this video too long. Just break it down. I think in my head I have about maybe 12 braids. That's only dependent on your hair length, how long your actual hair is. You could do longer or shorter. This one kind of came down a little bit, but it's fine. I just pulled it back. Alright, so I broke that down. Remember, lightly spread. You don't want to get it too wet. Like that. Get your oil. Hit that scalp up. Then just run it along the strands. A little bit of your shea butter. Get that in there. Rub that pretty good. Get that on your strand, on your scalp. And start your detangling. This is just normal speed. Now I did it slow the first time. This is my normal speed, so it usually doesn't take me this long. It usually takes about 15 minutes to do my whole head. Once you do it more often, you'll be able to do it faster. Your speed will increase along with your accuracy. Alright, so that's there. Get my band. Get it close to the root as possible. Hook it. That does happen from time to time. Just get rid of it. So, there we go. Me, I'm a little heavy-handed because I'm a dude. But the popping does happen. Do that. And this is it in real time now. At the end of this, as you can imagine, your hair is going to be looking crazy. You're going to be looking like the little Cynthia doll off the Rugrats, but it's all good. Back, I am finished, and this is what it looks like afterwards. This does give you an idea of what my fro, like what length my fro would be. It'll be like out to like right here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nice little length, nice little fro on me. I'm at about like a medium length right now. Not long, but medium. I will return once I'm ready to take these out and show you what I do next afterwards with the pick. Just pick it out, then I'll be ready to go and leave. Peace. I'm back. As you can see, I'm dressed. One reason why I like to get dressed before I take my bands out is because, you know, when you have your Afro out, you put a shirt on over it, it messes up the formation. So that's what I like to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and take these out. You don't need to do anything, no water or anything like that. Remember, we detangled our hair already before we put these in. And believe me, when you take these out, your hair will still be detangled. You know what I'm saying? Stretching, the banding method is just stretching your hair. All it is just a heatless blowout. That's all it is. See that? Okay. It's looking good so far. It's just a blowout without using heat. And the takedown is a whole lot faster. Y'all hear some music, that's just my noisy ass neighbors. They always blasting their music like they having a party. Y'all was playing like some 90s jams and shit. Which is cool with me. I love 90s music. I was born in '89, so I came up on that music. This thing just came right out of my hand. Look at that. Like I said earlier, you gotta beware of this. I mean, you gotta prepare yourself for this. It's gonna happen a lot. Luckily, it's like real muffled because of the walls, so I'm getting no copyright strike on this. This shit about to be a do not sing along challenge in a couple of seconds. Try not to sing along to the song. I can't help it when it comes to like 90s music, and it was really bumping back then. I can't help but to sing along there. Oh yeah, and another thing about this banding, it gives you a curl pattern, like straight up. Like curls will form because of the ridges in the rubber band. It pretty much stays like that too. If you wanted to, you could just separate it and have what looks like a braid out, honestly, because it gives you the pattern of a braid out. Not a twist out, but a braid out. Yeah, so right now we got them all out. Oh wait, there's one more in the back that I'm missing. I know y'all got to forgive me, don't roast me. I look like Kodak right now. Kodak the finesse kid, it's all good though. So, next step, you get your pick. Just go ahead, start from the ends and then work your way down to the roots. Just like that. As you can see, it's going right through it. You will barely get any resistance if you done it right. Just keep on picking it. There you go. Bam. Like I said, you shouldn't meet too much resistance. And there you go. Bam. All right. So that's how you do it. This your boy Too Clean. I'm signing out. Remember to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Most of all, don't treat me like a side chick. Don't just come over here and watch the videos and don't subscribe. Come on now. Subscribe. Peace.